Hello, I'm Fox Wild for Channel 42, and I've got a video today from the Modern Woman Archives with a lot of good content in it, talking about how Gen Z women are dating older men. I am that older man, and I am definitely looking for a Gen Z woman. I won't date somebody that is over the age of 21, and I've got a lot of firm reasons as to why that is. And these women cover it quite well in why they're willing to date older men. Let's get into the video here, shall we?
Gen Z women prefer dating older men, according to new research.
That's some good news for me.
What makes an older man so attractive? I know a lot of people think why young girls like me, I'm 25, go after older men to date and marry. And honestly, those things are not even true, and they're kind of stupid. The biggest reason people come up with is that a young girl only wants an older man for his money. And then the second thing is that an older man only wants a younger girl because she's so attractive and she, is useful, if you get my drift. Young girls like me just simply find it super attractive when an older man talks about,
Well, you are more attractive, and let's face it, the older gals, well, it's more than just their looks, it's their overall attitude. They're just sour. And who wants to deal with somebody who's combative all the time? Somebody who's been rode through a lot, somebody who's pulled a train and just isn't very, nice to be around. Because a lot of this gets into women mature about the time they're 25, which some of the videos you may have seen have been talking about that, how they're not really mature until they're 25 because their frontal lobe hasn't finished growing yet and all this stuff. And that's a lot to do with it, because a younger girl, in addition to being more attractive in the looks as well as the personality, which is a big part of it, they are more trainable as far as they're not so set in their ways as these older women who will often demand things their way and they won't give on anything. A younger woman you can grow with. They will grow with you and develop themselves to fit with you through life, and you have a lot better chance of having a younger woman stay with you and be a really good wife, as opposed to somebody who's already had a lot of relationships, has a high body count, and won't give on her way. She's got her expectations and her demands, and yeah.
an older man talks about his 5-year life plan instead of, oh, what bar I'm gonna go hit up this weekend. And just the bottom line is that older men are so much more attractive than guys my age, simply by the facts of they're loyal, they know how to treat women, and they're just better. That's all. Case closed.
Well, I do have a plan that I'd like to put into effect. That's why I'm looking for a younger girl, because, well, after my divorce, I kind of landed on some hard times. I don't have a lot of money now, but I do have a business plan, light manufacturing and content creation, and honestly, having a young girl with me, that would make the content creation a lot better, because, like I mentioned earlier, they know things I don't, and that would make for a lot of knowledge and understanding in talking about the things that I'm talking about, to get her perspective from it. And as far as the usefulness, well, yes, of course that's there, but there's a lot more to it than that. I want somebody to build a business with me in light manufacturing. That's why I'm looking for a younger girl, someone who hasn't done it before, who I can teach these things to and is willing to work with me and learn to build this up. Why? Because then she will have built it with me, and if you put the sweat equity into it, well then, dollface, you're going to appreciate it more. And yes, we are loyal, and if you build it with me, we're going to be doing it together, so we're going to be spending a lot more time together. That's what I'm looking for, and why I want a younger gal, because they'll appreciate a man who spends his time with them. I don't want a relationship again where it's two individual people going out doing their own things and not truly knowing each other. So for me, that's where I'm at. I want to build something with a younger girl to stay together, to where we're involved in our lives together constantly. I want a clingy girl. I want a girl that wants a man around. A man who is loyal and who can understand them. I've got a lot of experience behind my belt, and I can help you with your problems, and we're also calm. We're not as, apt to fly off the handle as a younger man or just to blow you off. We're going to have the time for you. So if you're looking for a man, well, hey, there's information in the description down below as to what video to watch and how to contact me, because I am looking for a bride that's not over the age of 21. Like I said, I want to build something together. Isn't this a sublime view? Are you the type of girl that likes this type of thing? Out in nature, sitting by the water? Are you a nature girl? Bit of a tomboy, down to earth? Are you of legal age up to the age of 21 and willing to date an older gentleman? Check out the video, Date Fox Wild, Hunting a Unicorn. I'm single and I'm looking for a bride.
Women are drawn to men who have their lives together. These men are grounded in their confidence and maturity, and this tends to be more typical as we get older and work on ourselves. Women typically want to date up. So the more time we spend working on ourselves, the more choice we have to naturally attract more women. This also comes easily the older we become. It's no secret that men prefer younger women, and women prefer older men.
Why do the younger women like older men?
I think they just give off that like masculine energy, more like that provider energy. Not that like, it's like, oh, you can provide for me, but it's like, that daddy energy, like I don't know what it is, but it really is like you're gonna come here and like sweep me off my feet, take care of me. Like I feel like that with older men. Like younger men are just so immature, like they're not thinking about like what like the woman's thinking. Like I feel like an older man can really understand what like a woman wants.
Thoughts?
I agree.
Yeah, thoughts?
I agree.
Because the younger guy's often thinking, what can I get? How can I get?
We do understand more of what a woman wants, and we're a lot better prepared to provide the things that you need because we're older, we're more mature, and like I said earlier, we're more calm. We can take the time to listen to you and understand, and because of our age and experience and understanding, we can give you a lot better advice that a young man who has no experience can give you.
Younger guys often thinking, what can I get? How can I get paid? How can I get this? How can I get the hot dog? And older guys like listening and saying, how can I give a great experience?
Because they also have more experience and they buy through it.
And they can deal with their own emotions and your emotions. Right?
Yeah.
Very true. We're not looking so much as what we can get out of it as to what we can give. When I say I want to build a business, it's not just for me. I want somebody to build it with so they can enjoy it also. So I can lift you up and build you up along with me. Because when it's just for yourself, there's a part missing. And a lot of modern women nowadays are starting to realize that. Now that they've been the boss babe, they're getting older, they're facing that wall and they're saying, I want a family. Where have all the good men gone? They want a man in their life because, well, building all this stuff up and doing everything without someone there to share it with and, be a part of your life makes it very pointless in the long run.
Also, dating younger women is a lot less hassle and effort. Women need to be with a man who she respects, and men need to feel respected. Younger women have a natural proclivity to respect older men because of their age, but women who are around the same age as the men they are dating, or older, are constantly combative and compete with men. It's too much drama.
That is very true. We don't like the competitiveness in the modern woman. And when you are the older man, you do get more respect, typically. In my last relationship, I just settled and I missed a lot of red flags. I know what to look for this time, and I've learned a lot through that. And that's something that I would bring into the next relationship I have. I mean, I still have hope because I have faith. Can it happen? Yes. Will it? I don't know. But I keep trying, and I'm ever so hopeful that a younger gal will take a chance on me and we can build something together. because, I'm not all that old. I still have a lot of good years left in me, and age is just a number in the long run. I mean, we both could die on the freeway tomorrow. I've known a lot of gals that they had it going on in their youth with their husband, and all of a sudden they're widows. We never know how much time we have left, so I'm looking for someone who's down to earth, not a hot chick, definitely not a hot chick, cute but not a hot chick, not somebody who's into all this fast moving stuff of this world, who wants to hang with their man and build a business.
Dating an older man is the most peaceful dating experience I've ever had in my life, okay? When I tell you this man talks about 3 things: golf, lawns, and wine. And he just lets me sit here and be pretty. And he just deals with the rest of the stuff, okay? He's out there currently mowing his lawns because it's 2 meals too long for summer. Okay, the other night he was showing me his golf clubs and he was like, this one costs $450, there's a driver, it's really light. Well done, honey, good job. I don't know what you're talking about, but it's really good. He's so lovely. And you know what? He's also off the grid. So stop dating these dusty, musty men who don't have their shit together, okay? This is your sign. Date an older guy.
Absolutely date an older guy, and we do have our stuff together. We're calm, we bring peace to the household, we can listen to your problems, and we know what we're doing. And we can bring stability to your life. And if you're willing to work with us, absolutely. We will help you build yourself up. That's something I did with my former wife, was I ended up being on disability, and then I focused on her, helping her to establish herself and better herself. And this ended with her getting a really good job. And then she decided she didn't need me anymore once she realized that I was about to take this business that I keep talking about and make it happen. And I still haven't lost that hope of building that business. I just want somebody who's with me. Like I said before, not independent, separate lives. I want somebody with me because, there's the whole reason for building the business, is for somebody. If it's just for me, it loses a lot. But one way or another, I'm going to keep trying. That's why I'm doing this content creation, to build up the money to, once again, venture out and start my light manufacturing business. And if content creation can help me accomplish that, then that's it. But here's the kicker. If I build it on my own without somebody building it with me, you'll just be an employee to me in the long run. I'll never be willing to put the, business as much in with you because you didn't build it with me. You don't have that sweat equity. That's what's going to help you appreciate things. And that's what these younger girls are discovering, is they're hanging with these older men and they're becoming a part of their lives, and they're building this life and relationship together, and they're putting the sweat equity into it. That's why they're so willing to stay to them. And by the time they fully mature, they've adapted to this man, and there becomes a dependence. And if you're a good woman, your man also becomes dependent on you, expectant to a degree, for he'll do his part and you'll do yours, and you become dependent on each other to follow those roles and do those things. That's not unhealthy. That's how we were designed, and that's how long-term marriages come about, is by the husband and wife sticking to their roles and blending with each other.
I don't want to take chunks out of it with the golf clubs, but yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how perfect your lawn's going to be?
Probably a 7 or 8.
Yeah? You want it smooth like lawn bowls?
Yeah.
The man this young woman is dating is not feeling any drama, hassle or aggravation.
That's it right there. No hassle, no drama, no aggravation. And when you bring your problem to us, you listen to it. A younger girl is far more willing to listen to her man than someone who's been through hell and back. Basically, somebody who's had a high body count, been through a lot of guys, because we as men are then expected to pay for every man you've been with. And a younger girl doesn't have that.
He focuses on what he likes to do, and she is there for him when he needs her. Relationships like this work out for both of them, as long as they are happy with the relationship.
I hope you're enjoying this episode on Channel 42. If you are, please like and subscribe and turn on that notification. Thank you.
This may be controversial, but I have to say it. If you're in an age gap relationship in your early 20s, not a 60-year-old woman, if you're in your early 20s and you're with someone 18, 25, 30 years older than you, someone speaking from experience who was with someone 18 years older than her, ask yourself why women their own age aren't dating them. And you'll find that the younger you are, the more you don't know yourself, the more easily manipulated you can be, got no boundaries, don't know how to speak up for yourself. And although life may be amazing and there's love there, I'm not doubting that for you. But when you become the age that he was when he started dating you, ask yourself, what business did you have dating someone so young?
This is the older gal complaining that younger girls are dating older men. And you can look at her and tell she wasn't a very good girlfriend. She was out there playing the field and she was dating these men for their money and for what she could get out of them. And men, you gotta watch for the red flags in a woman like this. If you get the inkling that she's just with you for whatever she can get out of you and she's not really into you, then it's time to cut bait and run. And that's what this woman is experiencing. She dated the older men, but she wasn't really serious about them. She was just using them for her own gratification. And now that she's up against the wall and definitely an older woman, these guys don't want anything to do with her. And she's trying to prevent younger women from finding happiness. It's been said by commentators on this channel before, or here on YouTube, that single women try to keep other women single. And that's all this woman is doing, is trying to keep other women single because she screwed up and now she regrets it.
This video, if we did not include the older angry women who are jealous because they are past their prime. They are trying to prevent younger women from dating older men because men their age don't want them any longer. These women who have already hit the wall spent their younger prime years dating older men who had money and nice cars, but during that time she did not get a relationship from them. Now she's hit the wall. She's trying to prevent younger women from taking those same opportunities. She can cry about it and be alone with hundreds of cats.
Honestly, I feel like I always knew I was going to be with someone much older than me. Okay, not much older, but older, okay? And basically, I think it's more pros than cons, and that's why I'm in an age gap relationship. Pros are, I feel like they're more ready to settle down, which is good. You don't have to deal with a lot of drama. I'm drama a little bit myself, so we don't need.
At least she's honest saying she's a little bit of drama herself, but we expect that to some degree with a younger girl, with girls in general. But what we offer is that stability. We're that firmament, that, common ground, that place you can always return to that's going to bring you stability and have the rational answers. She's on the right track as far as an age gap relationship. And I would encourage any young girl to look for an older man, such as myself. If you're 21 years or less and of legal age, of course, check out the video, Date Fox Wild, Hunting a Unicorn. The link for the video is in the description below, as well as contact information, because I am looking for a bride. I don't make a lot of money right now, but if you're willing to invest in someone who knows what they're doing, has a business plan, and wants you in their life and has nothing but time to spend with you and build this business together, if you want a man that'll be by your side always, then check out the video and shoot me an email, because I'm looking for the right type of woman that's willing to invest in me so I can build something to give her that stability in the future that we built together and that we both invest ourselves in through the course of life, That way you'll appreciate it more. I've had this almost up and running once before. Now I'm looking for the right woman. I was with the wrong woman before, but now if you're the right woman, let's build something together. Let's hear what the rest of she has to say.
Like to clash. I feel like they're more patient too. I could be wrong, I don't know, but I feel like they're more patient with you versus someone my age. Like, I love that. It's also kind of fun because we're in totally separate generations, and it's just like so exciting because I can show him like my lifestyle and he shows me his, and it's just like so fun.
This is something I mentioned earlier, that we come from different generations and we can learn from each other and we can help each other understand the varying differences between the generations. Like with a lot of this social media and stuff, I don't get all of it, but I'm trying. And having a mate who grew up with this and knows this well benefits me, and my ingenuity and my ability to create and take this to a business level in content creation or in advertising a product that we're building together is something that is mutually beneficial to both of us. That's why I say build it together, and that's why I won't date someone over the age of 21, because I want to learn from you. I want somebody who knows different things, who understands things differently.
Sometimes we don't agree with things because of our age gap, but that's okay. I feel like they're more mature. In most cases they are, because they have wisdom and things like that, and they lived a while. So yeah, you can learn a lot from somebody that's much older than you, and I love that because I'm all here for learning new things.
She said it. We can learn new things from each other, and with an older gentleman I have a lot of experience and a lot of things to teach, and hey, I've made the mistakes already and almost guarantees a success. Not really, but it does make the chances of success a lot easier. And because I've made the mistakes, I know what to look for in things and catch them before they happen. That's something a younger guy isn't going to know, or a younger girl isn't going to know. So yeah, we do bring the calm, our wisdom, our knowledge, and these are all things a young gal can benefit from and make her life a lot better.
The cons are, honestly, it's not that bad. Like the stares in public, of course people stare because they're like, what's the dynamic of this relationship? They can't seem to figure it out. But yeah, the stares I'm kind of used to it now. Of course, family members not agreeing. My family, they accept him because they know who he is. He's a genuine, sweet guy, and I love that. It would be hard if my family didn't approve of him, but they do. Another con is sometimes, since I'm in a different generation, he doesn't get why I do certain things. It's just because, like, I was born into, like, the electronic, social media type of stuff, and he really wasn't. So that's kind of like a conflict with, like, social media. But that's okay, we're working that out. But yeah, that's literally like all the cons that I can think of. Age gap relationships aren't bad, honestly. If you're thinking about being in an age gap, just do it. Like, who cares what other people think? Like, age is just a number. Until next time.
Age is just a number. Like I said earlier, we don't know how long we have. So if you're considering an age gap relationship, consider the Foxy One and all the things I've said, because I'm very serious about this. I want to build something with somebody who's younger, who can teach me about your world and I'll teach you about mine. And if we build it together, you'll appreciate it more and you'll be more likely to stay. And I bring a lot of stability and a lot of calmness and a lot of understanding. And what society thinks in the long run doesn't really matter. When it comes to social media, yes, there will be some things that are different as far as things that I want, because I don't want a girl that's going to be out and promenading herself to other men. We see a lot of that in the culture today, and a lot of this hookup culture, the way a lot of these modern women act. So yeah, that won't float, but I am willing to work with you on a lot of things. And considering I want to do, in addition to light manufacturing that we can do together, content creation, yes. That's where your knowledge and stuff can come in handy. But watch the video, Date Fox Wild, Hunting a Unicorn. The link information is down below, as well as contact information, and the instructions are in the video how to address your email to me, so I know you're a serious girl looking for an older gentleman to build your life with. That's all I've got for this video. Thank you to the Modern Woman Archives and this video, because it really did hit on a lot of points that I wanted to talk about. Please like and subscribe, turn on those notifications, and remember guys, date a younger girl, don't date your own age, because older women, they're not beautiful lovers, they're just a collection of problems. Bubbles up, semper fi, semper paratus.